So we are live. You didn't make me a host though, Papa. All right, let's see. Where's your chessboard?
Okay, so we have here, and now I'm gonna leave it. We leave it, right?
No, all I see is your face. I don't see YouTube. I don't see
Well, that's nice enough. Don't you please just. I'm getting my chessboard now.
live play connections are taking longer than usual. Wait times for many users is about 2 to 3 minutes. We're working to solve the problem. Yeah, I think chess kid activity has gone up big time over the last maybe couple weeks. And I know they're working hard to get it restored um for everyone. So I still don't see the screen.
Yeah, this is just.
You gotta make me co-host, Papa.
Yeah,
Oh, we
put
got
you
a
over
screen.
the co-host, my friend.
Oh, there we go. All right, so I got the serious matches up. 1,000 plus, we have 11 players. Under 1,000, we have 12. Under 700, we have 19.
Already, okay.
And under 300, we have 14. So not bad. How many total plays is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 52, 56. So we have 56 players so far. I think the games have started. I'm gonna pull up the 1,000 plus really quick. Let me say hi to these guys real quick.
It's like I'm not able to.
Yeah, the games have started.
Get into
yeah, you
kids.
just no. You're gonna no. You have to go back. Go to just wait. You have to just wait. It's gonna take 1 to 2 minutes. Mine is up. So we have Christopher's against Elliot on one board. We have Jude K versus Arhan. Look who's on. Arhan. We have Lewis Barry versus Hunter.
Oh, Arhan's on board.
And Maxwell Stringer versus Rion. I'm sorry, guys. You guys, we're waiting for Coach Jonathan's screen to load. Chess Kid's going a bit slow. Mine's actually loaded up, so I'm able to see what's going on. Let's check in on the chat really quick.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think I have you co-host. Yep, totally.
Yeah, I think I'm set on that. Have the games popped up on your end?
Let me see. Oh, still loading.
Yeah, you gotta just give it a minute because mines are up. I'm gonna just open up a game. Jude K.
Open the games. Yeah, I know. Let me see if I'm able to.
So, you guys
are you sharing your screen?
No, I can't.
Yeah, share your screen.
I can't. Just leave it there. It'll load in a minute. It looks like Jude played a London system.
Yeah, I should just get out of.
When you got on, there was
kids for a little bit. What I'm gonna do is this, and unfortunately, I'm gonna try to see if. What's this?
Right there. Click it right there. The purple chess kid. No, go back
Where
up.
Is it?
Right there, the purple. Chess kid. The
purple.
Oh,
yeah, this. Let me see if. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta just wait. On my screen, it said it's gonna take 2 to 3 minutes, so I would wait if I was you.
Mm.
Oh, you're in, Jonathan. You're in.
I'm in. Whoa, I was trying to see. Great. So 25 matches. Let's go right away.
Right now, I have
Over a
Arhan and
thousand.
Jude open.
We have GK. We have Arhan already. Oh my God. Match PS59. Totally. On
Totally.
deck.
On deck.
I'm
1500 on
excited.
deck. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, the queen was on D5. All right, that makes sense. All right, so I don't know about queen D7. I mean, I just feel like black is burying his dark square, his light square bishop. I mean, I imagine it's gonna go to B7. Um, so I expect Drew to play bishop F4 here. And he does, bishop F4.
Yeah, this C5 move was, I don't know, a little bit very early maybe.
And here, white usually plays like bishop G3 whenever black brings a bishop out to fight on the diagonal. And oh, he went bishop G. The other idea with it is that black can't really. I mean, black could take, but then he opens up the H file.
Yeah. And it's to play this position now, I guess, B6, bishop B7. I mean, you're pawn down already in the game, which, right? But they're playing extremely fast. I mean, I like the fact that I don't know if Jude started late, but it seems like he's taking his time. They already have 5 minutes using on the clock. Let's go to other openings really quick. We have, but Alan Goodrich is active. Look at that. He's playing Christopher Lantin again today, I think. And let's see. Knight takes. Beautiful game. Oh, I love this opening. You know, this, who teaches, you know me, I am always into this with the 4 knights. And the position is just beautiful. Usually here, he kind of played Queen A3. I think H3, Queen F3 is usually the best plan here. Now we have this position where White has double pawns, and well, he's a piece down actually. No, he's up in exchange. What I'm the coach saying. So White has double pawns. He has up in exchange from the game. So Black must be a little bit careful with his back rank, and he definitely need to try to get this bishop on C6 into the game because it's not participating on it. So it goes with it. We have Lewis and Hunter. Now we have Hunter Kirk, Coach Angel.
We have the other Hunter now.
Yeah. We have Hunter Kirk on deck. The move was H4. I guess he wanted to stop. Look, it's actually very interesting. You know, he plays knight H7 with the planning of knight G5, knight F3. That's a very good planning. Looking towards the squares on F3 and H3 to be weak. Rook E8, bringing last piece into the game makes a lot of sense. And now we maybe want to face and find out. Let's see how.
What game is this? We have Hunter versus Lewis Barry. That's a good game. Hunter's a very, very, very solid player, and he loves the game, and you know he works hard. He does everything correctly, and you know I always tell the kids you can't cheat the game. You know, game something like chess. You know, you're gonna get what you put into it. You know, you can't. There's no shortcuts. You got to work hard. You got to do what you got to do if you want to improve. It's the only way to do it.
So actually here, I think that
like Russ said earlier in the
game. I
email,
like this game. Yeah.
There's no secret.
I like that.
You just got to work
I like
hard.
it. Yeah, I like the interesting part about this game. Yeah. It's very, 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 very interesting. Let's see. Let's go here to Christopher, and the game is again we have this position with let's change.
Well, it looks like White's just
whose
crushing.
move is it?
Well, it's White. Queen
C5.
it's black.
Yeah, Queen C5 is the threat. That's what I'm.
Rook takes Bishop after that. Rook takes Bishop is also a threat. Well, maybe not actually. No, it's not a threat.
Oh, it just rounders the rook now. Queen C5. The rook leaves. Yeah. I mean, rook A was needed. Yes, but now it's probably very difficult to come out. Coach, let's say, what do you think if we go now back to under sections?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start at the
under
bottom.
1,000.
Now let's start at the bottom. Let's show the young guys some love, man.
Okay.
Let's go to under 300.
But I'm sorry.
You already there?
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I went under 1,000 and I said,
all right, let's do it.
Now we have, look who we have. Look who we have. Wolfgang versus Emma Fu.
Let's do it.
So I said I was gonna go over 300 right away, but I saw this little match over here, and ooh, look at that, very interesting one. Hey, I can probably say that when it comes to it, it's well, I will definitely think that maybe is a wide okay here because I mean he has this outpost on F5. You can't ignore the black has this space advantage on the queen side with moves like C4.
Black was almost mated there.
Yeah, but now he puts his king all the way
but
out.
But wait, what wasn't G3 just winning? And then how do you stop F4 after G3?
Yeah, and now it's worse because now knight E7 could come. Oh, F4 now.
Yeah, you can have this position, but with the knight on H4.
Oops.
No,
this is going to, yeah, this is
hold up, wait.
No, this is too brave. Now pawn takes E5 check. King has to go to G5.
Oh yeah, the knight. I mean G3. Yeah, G3. They should have won G3 with him.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still winning, by the way. I would play something along the lines. I would play something like F5.
Yeah. But look, this knight E7 also interests the complicated.
F5 check.
Maybe F5, put the knight in G6 and don't let the king escape. But can the king escape through?
Oh, I got it. F5 and then rook F3. The king can't go anywhere.
5 king G5, rook F3, H5.
Yeah, and
that's
then
what
knight
I was
G3.
Thinking.
No,
yeah.
and then
I actually like more maybe pawn takes E5 was just more than simple, and then pawn takes F6.
No, but this is mate.
But this should now be mate. Let me see. Rook F3, you say?
Rook
King
F3.
H5.
King H5, knight G6.
No, I mean H5.
Oh.
Escape with the king through H6.
Oh, no, that's still mate. Oh, I don't know, maybe. It looked like he moved, I can't. Oh, because the knight's hanging. Yeah, but that has to be good. Now, the thing about this move, I'm not
Rook
too
F3
crazy.
was the stronger, coach. Rook F3 was stronger. The knight couldn't be captured because of Rook G3.
Rook G3,
forces king to H5. And I think with the king on H5, which is the position that you're saying, is definitely going to be checkmate, like you said.
Yeah, you could play king F2, king F3.
King F2, yeah. And then just
rook over. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that would be rook G3, king H5, king H2, king H3, rook H4, checkmate. Bye-bye. Because the king will be misplaced on H5 because it's not letting him escape. Now, this pawn takes C4 is not a good move because now you create black chance to.
Now, I don't know for some reason why it was saying that I was not.
What? I thought this was live.
Now rook F3, H5 it's the move because that's a checkmate threat. H5 has to play, then maybe yeah.
Go live now.
Check,
I don't
King
know
H6.
for some reason why it was saying that I was not allowed to
Oh,
broadcast.
checkmate, coach. This is a checkmate.
Something over here. So.
Oh no, it's not a checkmate. Rook G3 doesn't work because King F5. So basically, it's not working from over there. So just you can't play Rook F3 and then.
All right, so let's see. What's going on here? Yeah, this is an interesting game.
Yeah, I got caught up.
No, knight
myself.
G6.
Let's just go
no,
over
just
to
knight. No, knight G6.
G6.
Knight. Yeah, Rook H4.
Yeah,
Game
knight
over.
G6 is the checkmate. Yeah, because he moved the king
Wow,
to
Emma
H5.
fool.
You know,
Look
this
at
move
her work.
when Rook G3 happened, it wasn't a checkmate, but now just King H2, and yep, the game is over.
She's getting
Checkmate on
really
that
good
move.
with her pattern recognition. Very impressed.
Yeah.
Emma
I think
fool,
that the game was quite interesting. It's just that Wolfie literally pushed the king forward, and I was maybe too aggressive with it. It's just
right.
You need to be careful with your king, right? King is number one. Rook H4 is checkmate. I got caught up this game. This game was definitely interesting to see. This was the last game out of. Let's see really quick under 700 if we have players. We have Charles and Evan. This should be winning for Charles, the gladiator. He can play F8 and
make a queen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not much having to do here. But commend his fighting spirit.
Let's see, under 1,000 receipt, under 300, coach. You said. Let's see, they're on round 2 already. Under 300, we have Charles and Ethan. We have Yon. Let's see, higher rated over here up to here. And let's see. Let me go. I have to go to coach. I have to go to restroom.
What's going on here? You there, John? Oh, I think John stepped out for a minute. All right. So let's see what we have here. Roger with the white pieces versus Yona. Looks like white went for a fried liver, but didn't put the bishop on c4. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Jonathan, you're muted. There you go. So I'm loading out. I'm actually loading on my side, so I'm just looking at your board.
There, 1,000 plus.
Let's pull up Aiden.
Let's see
Aiden's
the game between Arhan and
Hunter. All right. Oh yeah, Arhan and Jude. Yeah. Oh, it looks like Jude's Arhan's up a piece.
Under a piece.
He's up a whole.
How this happened?
A whole clean piece.
What happened here that this happened? I mean, I'm asking just to see.
Oh, I clicked the wrong game, man. What are you doing now? You muted again, Johnny. Let me unmute.
Let me see.
How about we pull up under 1,000? And let's look at Aiden G PS 111 versus Devin PS 77. That game is gonna be a good one, I guarantee you. And look at this. Queen takes A2. What?
Just trying to find out what happened in the game, and when I refresh it a little bit so we can move the pieces and all the way around.
Yeah, so I mean, right now I have a game pulled up between Devin from Lower Lab and Aiden from 111. Two very strong players who are rated just under 1,000, and it looks like a very interesting game. It looks like Aiden gave up a pawn on A2, and Devin said, "I'm gonna go take that pawn." Is it safe? Is another question. I mean, I don't see how to make Black pay for this, so maybe it's a pawn. Oh, we got Darren on the check-in. Darren, what's going on? Coach Figgy's in the house. Coach Nash is in here. Darren, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can late join this tournament. But I'll tell you what, I would love to see you here tomorrow. Get on at like 3:50, 3:55, log on, and you'll have some time.
Look at that. I would love to see to have the chance to, yeah. I mean, Darren has the best memory I ever seen when it comes to as a chess player. He sees things and positions, and he'll remember games. I have set up games when I'm doing my lectures at PS59, and he just remember, oh, this is this game and this guy is an amazing quality. And he's a coach. Let me tell you something, because every time I remember he has a little mic, and I ask Mike about something, he says, "Oh, Darren teach me this."
It looks like Devin's winning a piece here. He has 3 attackers on a pinned piece and has only defended once. I don't think Houdini could get out this pin, man.
Oh, this is taking forever with the load.
Darren, you can jump in, buddy. Get in. So Mike to get in too, man. Maybe mom and dad want to watch you guys live. Tell them to join the stream.
Hey, they can join. We can, yeah. I think we can just start to have a invitational live commentary with the kids. I think I'm up for it.
Wow.
If one of the sharks wants to come in, jump into the live streaming, we could definitely do that. I mean, we have such a strong players in our, and it will be super cool to have.
What game do you have open? Arhan and Jude still. Let's go to a different game. Arhan's up a clean piece here.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not so clean, but it's clean enough. I mean, maybe Jude can get his.
The pawn.
You know what? Hold up. It's actually a little interesting. Yeah, and also G2's hanging though, so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, Jude has 4-on-2 on the queen side. 3-on-3 on the king side. I mean, let's see what happens. G3. I mean, I don't know what Jude's waiting for to go G3 here.
The reason why I will consider a little bit way much more complicated now the position is because Black is up a piece, but it's a knight. It's not a bishop, And the truth is that some of those tell to kids is that you need to get the part that which pieces they work a little bit better when they're together, and we can definitely say that rooks they work way better when bishops are on the board. In this case, in this situation right now, Yeah, we have a pawn. There's a double pawn also. So it moved like G3. Definitely kind of doing the job.
Mm-hmm.
It's holding up, and now maybe, yeah. I'm not saying White could win. I don't think he could, but might be enough for a draw. Hey, I like this knight
Yeah, and
c7 move from Arhan. You see this move? Very, very,
yeah, I was
very, very
just
smart. Protecting the pawn just with the saving. Like this is where in it's just saving economics for defense.
yeah, but what happens now? What does Arhan do now? Like I feel like maybe F4 is coming soon. Well, I don't. The only thing the drawback of F4 is that then Black has H5, H4. But
Yeah, actually, this might be a very interesting plan to try. I think we could, yeah, now,
well, I mean, I imagine one of the rooks are coming off the boards here. I think Arhan definitely needs to trade at least one pair of rooks.
yeah. Because then you can get, I think the main plan is to get your king out, and then maybe you want to see if you can try H5, H4, maybe B5 before you want to keep it. Maybe you want, yeah, those rooks to come off. Okay, what do you see, like
You also have
rook
to. You have to
G7, I
be.
can have a draw, rook F6, if I'm trying to shoot to,
I think Jude's still. I think Jude's still playing for a win.
oh, he is?
I mean, I
Oh.
honestly, I don't pass it by him. He likes to fight.
Yeah.
You know, he used to
Look
take a
at
lot
that.
of
What do we have?
draws
We have
before,
Nathan.
but he's gotten out of
Hello.
that.
Look at that. Hello. Let's Danny T. Beautiful. So let's see now back to here. So
We
yeah,
got
here's the
Nathan on the
plan over here with
check-in.
H5 as a purpose of H5. You push your pawn. Your double pawn is not the best pawn at all. So it's very useful in this position if Black is able maybe to trade the pawns, play H4, take on
Nathan, how you
G3,
doing, man?
and then once it's
Sophia, how you doing as
actually,
well? Well, we got both Nathans on the check-in.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that. It's like totally everybody in. Cool.
All right. You see
Now you
now, here's
are
the
on
thing with
the.
the go back to that H5 move. Now, the only thing I didn't like about H5 is that now White can play H4 and the H pawn is now weak. Rook E5 is a way to try to get in. Rook H6 is another way to try to get him. I think Black has to be careful here. All right, let's come back to this. Let's look at a different game. How about Gogo versus Matthew?
Oh,
Another 59 on 59 match. They actually
they're
just
happening.
started.
Let me
Actually, wait.
see.
I think something's going on with Matthew. He hasn't moved in 12 minutes. I think Go's just sitting there. All right, we could come back to
Oh
that.
my goodness. Oh, the follow-ups. I actually let me see. Are there? Let me see if I get it. I know you know that Go and Matthew. They've been even classmates literally last year. And let me see if my memory is remembering me. I think they're actually also this year they're together. PS 59 classroom. I was actually doing before at this stage. I was doing the curriculum classes. We were supposed to have curriculum classes for chess up until April now, April 6th, I think it was when it was supposed to be done. So we did have a few lessons in and we have since left. I think Mattis is not in yet.
Yeah, he's not
I
in.
can
Yeah,
see.
let's leave this game.
Just, yeah. So we have Leo and Henry from PS10, PS30.
Oh, that's checkmate in one.
We see. Is that checkmate?
Wrap it up.
Yes, Queen takes D7, checkmate.
Wrap it up. Queen takes bishop.
Does it make it? Queen takes bishop. Oh, yeah. Got it.
Yep. And that's
Let's
game.
go back under 1,000. Let's see our matches over here. We have Devin. Look at this match, coach. Devin versus Emma Fu.
That's a good game.
Oh, wait, coach.
They're just
Oh,
starting. They're just starting.
just starting right now. Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
quick, and look who we have here. We have two. We have Mr. Stringer, Miles over here.
We have Miles and
Henry.
Okay.
Yes, a gladiator.
Let's see.
ICN.
Let's see this game for a minute. Let's see how Miles does real quick. Miles is like a very mature for his age, and it shows at the board the way he plays. He's only in first grade. He just started chess about 2 years ago.
A year ago, actually last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, he started in kindergarten, but yeah, basically. But he's like a very, very mature first grader. Let's see what he does here. He doesn't mind playing gambits. He doesn't mind giving up pawns or look for compensation.
Queen's
like
Gambit is an excellent option to play. I'll probably say like if it gives all this space advantage, that will definitely is.
Oh, my boy Leo on the check-in.
Who?
Leo, what's
Leonardo
going
Lou?
on, but Leo, that's my little man right there, man. Leo's in high school now. He's grown up.
Yeah. So now
We have
we could
Sophia
just
here.
probably play.
Okay, Daniel from PS281. How you guys doing?
Yeah, Bishop takes C4 now, threatening, just controlling the center for now. I mean, Bishop E3 actually, because wow, this kids are playing like high level chess. Look, Bishop E3 because of the pressure on the pawn on D4.
Yeah, it's funny. Actually, he lost that pawn earlier in a similar line to this. So that's
similar line to this, but then he's able to come. Yep, this is how you see the process of learning is going the right way. We just saw the game this morning, right, where he literally lost the pawn on D4, similar to this knight move, and now he just plays Bishop E3 and makes it very solid. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see how we have it. Who we are all the way here. Leonardo is here. Leo is my pal.
Tyler in the house. Look at Tyler. Let's go.
Oh. What's up, Tyler?
Leo's a Chelsea prep legend. You hear me? Legend. Yeah. Legend. For those of you that don't know.
Let's see, we go back to here. Taking space. D5. I guess Henry has. I mean, Black has played pretty good. I love the way the kids are playing this opening right now. This is just, amazing. It makes me feel good. Now I know why I need to literally the right thing and retire. When I see kids playing such a strong chess.
All right. Let's see.
I feel like I did it.
281. Cool. We have 281 out here. We have 111. Coach Kenny on the check-in.
Let's see.
139 in the house. Come on, let's show these. Let's push some of these games up, man. Let's get Aiden up there for Coach Kenny. How about that?
Under 700, right?
No, under 1,000. Or he might be done. Yeah, he's done. He's 1 out of 2 so far. All right, Kenny, we got you next round, man. Yeah. We got who else is in the check-in? Let's see.
Miles Stringer. Is on that. We have Emma, Devin. What happened in this game? This was a good game. Lower Lab versus Chelsea chessmate. Emma Fu.
Come on, y'all. Who's in here? Who's in here? Devin. Check in. See me in the chat. Who's in here? What school's in here? I don't see no numbers. 281. I see 281. Who else is in here? Let's go, guys. Let's get it. What game you have open there?
I have Emma Fu versus Devin.
Devin?
Lower lab versus Chelsea Chessmate. Classmate.
It's high quality.
This is got it. Again, we keep seeing these positions where sometimes we can see these double pawns of the F file for white. Black also has a little bit, definitely full control of the center, but well, what will be the move? Bishop B3, and then if bishop goes to B6, and
Emma Fu's a monster,
then you can play like maybe King H1.
King H1 is definitely
Knight
in the
D4
mix.
is, yeah. Now Queen D6 is a little bit of a problem because now
How
Knight takes D4.
about Bishop G3? Throw a little curveball in this, try to hit him in the head with Knight takes Bishop, you know?
Yeah, but we'll play Bishop B6, and then I don't want to let this Bishop go. You know, I don't want to get a chance.
But then you get
D4?
D4. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be, yeah. It's very sharp.
Yeah, sharp. I like sharp.
But the normal, yeah. Well, I actually see, yeah, like T4 and all that. That was Bishop G3 was a nice curveball. Yeah.
However, this still looks pretty solid. Those double isolated pawns in the D5 are extremely weak. White has two bishops. I mean,
the D4 pawn would be a problem for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
not the D5, yeah. But the D4 pawn will become a problem. So they're
both
already probably, yeah. Like now, right now, you could just play Queen D2, Queen B4 as a plan, and you definitely have
Earl on the check-in, my boy. Earl.
Who's over there?
59 is here. Earl on the check-in, baby.
Hey,
I don't like
my boy Darren Reese. He says, "We're here. PS59 is here."
59 is here.
Darren has such a great, amazing qualities for sports. I mean, I remember I still have in my head every time he was playing soccer with the guys at camp. What a cat.
Oh yeah, he's a huge Yankee fan, man. Huge Yankee fan.
Michael was no, isn't Darren a Mets fan?
Yankee fan, okay.
Are you sure? Because that was the only thing that when I told him sometimes, Darren, it's okay. Because I said you're like perfect, but one of my definitely favorite.
Jonathan,
Darren, what are you? A Mets fan or a Yankee fan?
All right,
me and Coach Angel will have a dilemma over here.
Johnny, go back. Let's try to find Daniel from 281. Let's try to get his game up here so Sophia can see it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Go for it. Daniel's game under 700.
Daniel T, PS281. Let's look for that. My games aren't loading, so I can't really tell right now. Check on the 7, on the 3, click game. Click players. That way we know for next round we could spotlight them. No, check on the 7. Might be under 1,000 though. I don't know. Daniel, yeah, right here. Actually, Daniel's 1 out of 2. Oh, press games. He's still. Oh no, he's done. Yeah, we'll get him for next round. We'll definitely get him for next round.
Look who's here, Coach. Look who I find it. Oh my God, this is a matchup. Look what we have here. We have Darren, who's like, Darren's such a brilliant kid. I always listen to such a great music from the teachers and everything. He was starting to play the chess, pays attention to lesson. I got him in this nice group at the end to get him to go over chess. And look who we have. We have 2 youngsters that they are very dedicated to chess, and there could be amazing players. I'm so happy to see this kids playing Maritza and Duran. This is
Wow,
just
now this is
beautiful.
a sharp position here.
Yeah, the sharp one, right? Because
Let's go, guys. Let's
it's like
go.
the white king. The white king is it seems like it's under attack, but the black king is also not safe at all. So both kings are out on deck.
We have a request from Coach Earl. He wants to see some Brooklyn games.
Coach L wants.
Let's try to feature some Brooklyn. So we got next round. We got to get Daniel in there. We got to get Brooklyn in there. Let's make it happen. We got one more round to go.
Just to mention over here, we have actually, let me do this. Important thing for people, guys, to see. I am putting a little bit on the screen over, guys. This is the places as puzzle contest goes, right? We have puzzle contest from all the schools on deck. We definitely want you guys, everybody, as you can see with your own eyes. We have PS33 coach, first place.
Yo, 33 been killing the puzzles, man, killing it.
Yeah, we have PS59 over here. We're back on it. Let's go, guys. We have to work it. We have PS77 lower lap. They're being very active. PS11.
You know you can put this. Is what you do. Click tournaments. Johnny, click top 4 up top, and it'll order it in order. But from the top 4 players, these are the puzzles. The puzzles they've done. Top 10, you click top 10, bam.
Yeah.
It drops
so
in an order.
4, okay, so from the top 4, we have PS33, PS77, PS10, PS11, PS59. Okay, let's say top 10.
Let's take the top 10. All right, it's set. It's done.
Whoa.
It's in order. No, you got to go one more time. There we go.
All the way down. Top 25. Yes, we have. And rating for all, this is the average rating with 930 puzzles. I think, Coach, I think I can
scroll down a bit.
Amazing job. I want to see PS
59. Yeah, we got to get them back. We got to get them on board, man. Let's go, Darren. Let's lead the way, buddy. This is one day.
Let's see. In one day, we have
my boy Nick.
Whoa, Nick! 169 puzzles in one day. Beautiful. We have a gladiator. I'm telling you, this gladiator PS in Brooklyn, they're like literally doing it. It has 129 puzzles in just one day. PS10. We have Taki Tanaka, 81 puzzles, lower lap. Amy Men, 4th place, 75 puzzles in just one day. PS33. Summer Low, 65 puzzles, PS77. Francis Gia, 45 puzzles, PS77. Scarlett Milan, 43 puzzles, PS11.
All right, let's go down a bit.
Schulman. Yeah, these are the first places. Look, we have Matt Stark on 12th place. Guys, Max. I want to see. No, I'm actually looking over here, Coach, and who's the highest right now in the puzzles from my school, PS59? It's Matthew Wu. So I want to see a call up for PS59 kids. We have only Matthew Wu with 30 puzzles in one day. I want to see way more. I want to see you guys work it. Okay?
So let's go down. No, go back. Go down. No, go down. Keep going down. We have more stuff there. Keep going. Bam. That's past 7 days.
Oh, we can look
at the top 10. We can look at the top 10 and then keep it moving.
Okay, let's look at the top 10 last Spencer. Yeah, this is the most. I don't give a lot of credit. Well, but we have Nick still first place.
Most puzzles
completed in 700.
Correct.
7 days.
Correct.
So Nick has 551 puzzles, Coach. Avery Whitaker, PS11.
In kindergarten.
Joseph.
Working hard. Look at this. Look at
kindergarten.
5 out of the top 6 are all kindergarten kids. These kindergarten kids are working extremely hard, man.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see how kindergartens are doing their job and the work. I will definitely see this is a good call up. for the fourth and the fifth graders.
Let's
We
keep
need to
this.
start leading
Let's
by example, third graders, and work it because
Johnny. Let's
the way I'm
All right, let's do
watching
this
is
really quick.
that
Yeah, we'll do
they're
this real quick.
not they have to do the work. Now we have
Look at
top
those. Look at those
chess kids
puzzle
ratings
ratings.
on the school, and we
Wow.
have
PS 59, two of the top
PS
three.
59 Chen Yu with a 2600.
Monster.
Wow, that's amazing when it comes to it. Avan Chomaria, second place of United States, 2603. Jutke
Keep going down. Keep going down.
2547. Max Casitore, PS33, 2450. Hunter Kirk, 2444, fifth place. Whitney from PS33, 2344. And I have a special question on seventh place. What time it is? Is
Showtime. Let me get a showtime in the comments, guys. Let me get a showtime in the comments.
Yeah. Show has a 2343. It's in seventh place. We have Mr. Elliot Goodrich on eighth place. And number 9, we have none less than Mr. Tenny Tolua on ninth place with a rating of 2302. And we have Summer lower lap.
My man
with
Tyrone.
2252. Very good. Guys, I'm so happy to see what is a good job and they're doing over here with this rating. This is just amazing. Top players. You can't even see that the top players are so serious when it comes to it.
John, let's go
now back to
under 700.
Back to the under 700.
Yeah, pull up Daniel's game.
Games.
All right, Tyrone, guys. Tyrone Davis on the check-in. Those of you that don't know Tyrone, an amazing young man now. I was gonna say kid, but he's grown up. He's in high school. He's in college, attending MIT. Amazing kid, man. He got so much good going on for him, and I wish him the best. He's a monster chess player, a chess master. Worked extremely hard for that, man.
Oh, Coach Kenneth, we're on deck.
All right, we got Daniel. Let's go.
By the way, he's playing one of I would say this Daniel is playing one of my favorite kids. He's such a hardworking.
That's a free piece on H5
today because we did
Daniel
team meeting. Good job. We did team meeting today. PS116. I was so pleased to see the kids from over there. So it was a good thing. Anyway, let's see. Ashley's a hardworking kid, very hardworking kid, very serious. Yeah, now Queen takes E4.
Yeah, if you go back and look at what just happened there, I was actually I even thought it was a free piece myself. Daniel played Queen takes H5. It looked free to me, and it actually wasn't free. You want to go back a couple moves and see how this? That's a free queen. Does he take the queen at the end there? Oh, he didn't. He played Bishop D2.
He played Bishop D2. Too quick.
These games, 25-minute games, guys. Let's slow down. But look at that. That game was that was an interesting game.
So we have now. Let me see. We have. I'm gonna watch. Oh, Coach Kenneth, we're gonna look at Akash PS111 versus Maritza.
Akash is another very talented young kid, man. Akash is great. Let me see if I can find him. What section is that? Under 700?
Under 700, yeah. Kupo games down. So right now,
we gotta get Brooklyn in here too. How about this?
Marisa has to play King of 8 probably. This is.
How about Noah versus Leo? That's two Brooklyn programs. Let's try to get them up there. And the game
Gladiators. Yeah, I'm always on that. I like the name. I look at the Gladiators games all the time. I love that.
We gotta show love. We gotta show love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Please don't think that coach is not thinking on you guys. We have the ninjas, we have the gladiators, of course. Come on. I was just thinking myself when we're gonna get the samurai zone.
Here, I play e5. Go e5. Open up the center. King's in the middle. Blast it open. Let's do it.
Yeah, so bishop takes e5. I'm attacking this rook. Maybe now I can just play rook d1, and then comes with the knight to d2, knight to c4. And I will probably definitely say that in this position, well, it's just better. We have rook e1 right now. I think
rook e1 would be true. He got to develop. He got to get his pieces out.
Yeah, knight d2 once we play, and then knight c4.
Okay. You know the thing a lot. One of the things I battle with the kids about when I'm coaching them is about trading, man. A lot of these kids they like to trade. Sometimes I always tell the kids trade for a reason. If you don't have a reason to trade, keep the pieces on the board. How about this? Rook d1, and then oh no, that doesn't work actually.
Rook d1, he needs to play.
Let him take the pawn. Let him take the pawn. Play a4, baby. Oh, actually doesn't work because the weak back rank.
Yeah. No, the right move was knight c4, check. Yeah. Then you're attacking the pawn on b6. And
I was trying to get jiggy with it, man. It didn't work.
Yeah. Now I don't like knight e4 because now you need to waste the tempo. And now this knight g3 move is not a good move because your knight has less squares from the g3 square. Your knight should have been on c4 to try to attack the pawn weakness on b6 and create your pass pawns and start rolling your pass pawns on this position. So this is definitely not the way to keep going on here. Let's see if we have, let's see, let's go back. I want to go see some sharks. I'm into it. I like watching sharks. Whoa, my triplets are back. Look at this. What a nice game I have on top. Mr. Hunter Kirk versus one of the triplets.
Hunter's dangerous, man. Hunter is dangerous. You got to watch that boy. I have
this little question trivia for you guys up there. Rian, my question is, what Rian is who? Which one do you think is Rian? Is it the oldest, the youngest of the triplets, or the middle one? Which one do you guys think he is? Is he the oldest?
That is Tyrone Logan. Coach Logan on the check-in too.
Who can answer this question? Let me actually see if the guys are answering this one.
So what do you want to know, Johnny?
I want to know if someone knows from the triplets. Rian is playing this game. From all the triplets, would Rian is what? The youngest, the oldest, or the middle one? Who can tell me in order? The order of the triplets, all the way around New York.
All right, let me give it a shot.
Are famous.
Let me give it a shot. I'm gonna say the oldest is. I have a feeling it's Arhan, but I'm gonna go with Rian.
No, coach. The oldest is Arhan. You were right.
Oh, it is Arhan. All right.
So Arhan is the oldest, yes.
So the order is what I thought it was.
Yeah, the order is Arhan is the oldest, Rian is the middle one, and then Kian is the little one. And what I love about it is that when you ask how old the difference is, it's like minutes, 1 minute or 2 minutes or something like that. And I love the fact that the way they behave, you know, because they really do behave like Arhan is the oldest, Rian is the middle one, and Kian is always behaving like he's the little one of all of them. So
I feel like Rian's the most mature.
No, they're both are. They're amazing kids. I go over there.
All right, so what's going on here? Let's get back to the chess.
So
let's see what's going on here.
It's actually really cool.
F6. Rian's putting his gloves up. Say you're not just gonna walk in here and attack me. Rian has some ideas too of like knight a4 coming, no? All right, knight h6 check. I imagine the king's going to h8. Oh, he went to g7. I mean, all right, I see why he did this. Maybe after knight check, now he's gonna go to h8, and now the knight's just hanging. I'm going through the list here and see if I missed anybody. Oh, we also have Coach Jenny on the check-in. I actually missed her.
So after this
Coach
position,
Jenny.
probably black is going to lose a piece. I mean, white is going to lose a piece because I don't see a good way to get out of it. So I think the only move in this position would definitely be just to play queen h6, pawn takes f5, bishop takes f5. I'm attacking the bishop. Queen h6, pawn takes f5, bishop takes f5, and I'm attacking the h7. Rook f7 or queen e7. They're both only moves, but pretty sure that this could probably just be enough to. Yeah, I mean you got the piece. So I think now Hunter's gonna have to use a team enough time to find a way to give back the piece to give the piece to give his opponent is going to win the piece, but he needs to get the best he can get out of the position, which I think is to move queen h6, pawn takes f5, and just proceed with bishop takes f5, and maybe later you can try some g4, h4, g5.
We have NF in the check-in. Who's that? NF. Say your name. Hunter played my line. I liked it. 7 knight g3 better than d3 though. Try to get.
Now we have
Okay.
Arham versus Chamaria.
That's my. You know, Vaughn is my little man, yo.
That's such a nice game.
That's my boy right there.
And Arhan, yep. Avan is up. This change. This a4 move could definitely be a mistake.
White has Avan does have 2 bishops always down in exchange. But this looks pretty good for black, I would say. White's pawn structure is not the best.
Yeah, this knight on f5 is a very strong piece. So
you see the knight on f5?
Something I always tell to kids in a way that you can understand bishops and knights. And one way for you to easily understand bishops and knights,
hold up.
It's by it's because no, he played this move. It's a b4 was a stronger move.
Isn't this losing now?
One way for you to this is winning. One thing for you to always understand these positions is that when the pawn structures when pawn structures breaks up, this is now 93 rook e2.
93 rook e2. Hold up, but Avan missed b4 earlier, just trapping the
b4. Bishop. Yeah, b4 was the strongest move, and the bishop was going to be how do you say?
Hanging out to dry.
Was trapped, but for you to understand, my point, because there's always a lot to learn from these games, and the way I want to put it, so we can learn, is that when the pawn structure breaks, usually knights will be better pieces than bishops. Knights, they love pawn structures that are broke, right? Like isolated pawn structures and positions where like double, triple pawns, and this is a good thing for knights. So every time there's a bishop for a knight, most of the time you want to give it for a breakup pawn structure. Now we have a good matchup here.
How about pull up Jacob and Warren?
This is Warren Jacobs. Yeah, that's the one I'm already live
streaming. Rook f3, rook f3, rook f3. Oh no, well rook f no. Rook f3.
Rook f3, queen takes h4. Then
no.
Maybe knight f7 could be. It's possible.
No, I didn't like it. Actually, what I did like though was just queen takes d7.
I
think he missed queen d7. And also, if he takes the knight, he has Yeah, he could. Yeah. All right, so let's see what this is actually a pretty interesting game. I'll take White any day though. Looks like White has the initiative. He's attacking. I don't like the knight on E8, even though I don't expect it to be there that long.
Mhm.
I don't like the move D6 either. Maybe just bishop D5 now, put some pressure on the diagonal. Oh wait, isn't White winning a piece? Oh no. I thought he had bishop D5 and queen A4, but it doesn't win a piece.
Oh, we have online Kyle Pan. Hello.
Kyle
Look at
Fan,
that.
wow.
Kyle.
Let me tell you guys about Kyle. Kyle, what's going on, guys? I taught Kyle when he was in elementary school. Elementary, like extremely young, I would say. Maybe he was like, I'm not sure what grade, like first, second, third grade. And I didn't see him for so many years, and I recently got connected with him about a year ago. He's in high school now. He's in Brooklyn Tech. Very good kid, strong chess player too. He's I know he's working to get to expert level. Well, Kyle, what's going on?
Let me see. Queen D5. It's hitting on F7 and the knight on C6. And you can't defend the pawn on F7 with knight D8 because your rook on A8 is hanging. Yeah, this could become it is a little bit of a big problem because this knight on E8 is not letting the rooks to be connected, and the bishop on A6 is hardly hitting anything for white. I think this bishop would love to have been on E6 as a perfect square for the position. Yeah, you really want to maybe play in these positions like knight G5 but this is very complicated. This is complicated already. I don't know how to get out of here. Probably maybe bishop E7 seems like the only move, and then knight takes F7. And can I just play king G7 after? That would be a good question. But I don't think that would be wise because just knight G. Oh no, yeah, just knight G5. The game keeps going. Maybe if knight F7, rook takes F7, queen takes F7, queen takes F7, bishop F7, and the games keep going. Let's see now how our friend
Let's pull up.
and
Is
Hunter
Elliot?
Kirk is doing.
Is Gurich still
We
playing?
have no. I think he finishes.
He jumped.
Yeah. Queen C3. Check. Look at this. And I'm telling you that I know that Rian and Arhan, they're becoming, I mean, like, if they're able to stop, like, playing a little bit quick, they become very strong when it comes to calculation. I know Rian is doing such a huge, big tactics these days with it. So, yeah. And now just pawn takes G5. That's a very strong, you know, you get.
Queen H5?
Yeah, Queen H5 is the only move. Oh, there are a bunch of good moves. Even Rook F5 just wins the game very easy. You get away Rook F5, pawn takes,
twice, and you have a piece.
Yeah, the queen takes, and you up a piece. And your opponent's king was in big trouble, but I guess he just wants to keep the rook. Hopefully, it sends a knight F6. Oh, 94 now, yeah. Although you must be careful because now you're like pinned, right? Well, knight F2, queen takes F5 is a very strong threat. Even queen F3 is a threat, so queen F5. If bishop takes E4, queen takes E4, check. You must move the king. King goes to H2, and then maybe queen F4, and the position is just probably becomes a problem. How do you find the ECS solution? Yeah, I'll probably say yeah, Buck should be able to win. He's up a rook, so a few pawns. The white king is not safe at all. So any decent quiet moves will probably help the game going. Let's see if I find something more spicy than an even.
Go to
Let's see. Go back to Jacob Myers and Warren, our friend Warren in the game. So remember there was a lot of pressure on F7, and Jacob is up in exchange. Yeah, the attack on F7 was the right way, but oh yeah, now that's the problem. Bishop takes rook takes down D6, and yeah, I could probably say that white should be able to convert this position to winning because of bishop F3. I could just play rook takes F3. I win a tempo attacking your knight. If the knight moves, then now could I play though. Bishop D5 was play, and now I have a few moves. Maybe, yeah, even probably just the simple 95 that helps me bring my rook from H3 back into the game. 95 keeps trying to attack, but this position says it's a lot to learn here, and this is a thing I try to teach to the kids and tell them what they need to do is that once you're winning material like in this position, and you even have the best position, you must just try to make the moves, to make solid moves and improve your position slowly, and then come back again and keep the attack going. I
don't think 95 is that bad. 95 was better. But
yeah, 95
isn't so bad.
Yeah. No, but I like 95.
97.
I like 95 coach, so I can play the right plan should be 95 and maybe then just play rook E3. You know, that rook on H3, because you know that's something that happens in chess is that once you capture material, sometimes your pieces they stay a little bit misplaced. So there's a very important part that you regroup your pieces when it comes to it, and that's like part of the positional chess. Let's go to see if we have some games.
Logan, I think Elliot's done, and that boy has been killing it, yo. What are you doing with him?
Logan's on deck.
Logan's on. He's in the check-in, man.
Oh.
He wants to see Elliot's game, but I don't think we have.
Oh, well, good. Mr. Goodrich is no, he just ready to finish this game. He was
he just finished, right?
Yeah. He was playing who was playing? Oh my gosh, my memory coach. So many games. Let's go back. Let's be under 1,000. How is it going? Because we are in round 2 out of it. No, this is 1,000 plus, I'm sorry.
All right.
Wait. Why am I getting? Try.
No, this is the last section. We're done after this game.
Oh, okay.
This is the last game right here, Jacob and Warren.
So they all played the 3 games? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize. So Jacob and Warren, last game.
Final game. So rook over is actually pretty interesting.
There's some tactics with with this move.
I mean, yeah, C7 just hangs.
Yeah.
Looks like black. Black's king is running out of real estate.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Getting into trouble over there. This is play what? King G8 or 97, and then you start to get all this position. Even though it's just like
I feel like every game, almost all the games we've seen today, there's been some back rank issues. Where if that rook was on D8, you know, it'll be a big issue. I've seen this a lot today. I've seen tons of rook lifts today. I mean, they're using these strategies and letting them loose in their games. Hmm. Let's see who's in the check-in online. Anybody new? Coach Nash in here. Elliot's a student of the month, star student of the month. I tell you this, very, very well deserved. Very
when
well.
I see Coach Nash, you know how I feel, Coach? Let me tell you how I feel. You know, when I see Coach Nash, I just, and actually we can do it, you know,
Just what?
I feel like, you know,
What?
when you say James Bond movies.
Oh, James Bond.
You know that
Yeah,
has a, is an M, right?
You know I don't watch
M
too many
is
movies, Johnny.
You don't watch too many movies?
But go ahead, tell us your story. Let's hear it.
So M is the director, is the one who's on base from the CIA, like for James Bond, right? So M is always directing everything on the back and with Bond. So when I see Coach Nash, I feel like she's M. We're on this mission and she's over there operating and everything and helping everybody out.
Right.
As the center of it, you know? She's on the lab. That's how I'll probably put it that way.
All right, so we got our last game here, and it looks like it's coming to a close. I mean, Black's not giving up. Black say you would not make me this easy. Black says not so easy. It looks like White can actually try to play C4 coming up soon. If that bishop doesn't come back out, C4. I mean, it's still not over. It's not mate.
No,
I mean, if I was White,
I'll
I'd
just
play.
scrap the pawns.
Yeah.
I'll just scrap the pawns. Rook A7, H4. Oh, H4, of course, this is there. Don't forget about it.
Well, now is a huge reason to go H4.
Yeah.
H4. Who's playing black? Oh, Warren's playing black.
Is happening.
Let's go, Jacob. I think he heard. He must have heard me. He had to hear me. No.
Here's the positional move that you may want to do here.
As you guys know, there's always a it's like it's not real time. It's live, but there's like a little gap in between where no one will be able to be heard. Let's see. H4. There's not much black can do. Black. Let's see what happens. You want to pull up one of those lists again and see some of those stats?
Oh, okay. Let's see. So we have Avon, with 2
Yeah,
out of
let's look at
2.
the standings.
We have
Let's see where we're
Rian,
at.
2 out of 2. We have Elliot, 1 out of 2. We have Jude, 1 out of 2. Hunter Kirk, 1 out of 2. A lot of them are tied up at 1 out of 2. Arhan, 1 out of 2. Christopher, 1 out of 2. Hunter Kirk, 1 out of 2. This tournament is not going too well for maybe Warren, Oliver, Jacob, Adrian, and Max Stringer. Well, you know how it is. Sometimes you get the points. It happens. It has happened to all of us. We go into a tournament and it's not going well. Sometimes it goes well. But like I mentioned before, one of the most important things is that I really want to see the kids take longer time, and we need to try to take these games very seriously. I will speak to Coach Raz and everything. We're going to see how I'm going to start doing post-mortem. So maybe, and or not only post-mortem, I might, we're going to start like, since we're doing uploading videos, and I saw a bunch of very instructive videos from Coach Aaron Bruce, from Coach Logan. I think you already made a lesson video, right, Coach Angel?
I personally haven't yet. Not yet.
Okay, so I'm about to probably try to do a video. I'm gonna log into Chess Kids and then I'm gonna start upstreaming a video based on the games that the kids they play, so we can go over those games and they can analyze their, like, see their games, analyze most of their games that they play during one of the sections of the tournament. I think this is such a great important tool because they'll be able to learn and see how the game is going. Still have the game going, Warren and Jacob. He plays rook h8, bishop g8. I mean, in this position, you just have to literally just maybe capture a7. It's a huge advantage here.
All right. So we're still here. I mean, very straightforward. G4, H5, and you push your H pawn.
Yeah,
The game's
H6.
over.
Yep. G4, H5.
Just G4, H5, and the game's over.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jacob finds the idea.
And it's a very difficult situation because, as you notice, Black cannot take the rook out of the background because of rook c8 check, and White wins the bishop now. So yeah, and you cannot play rook e8 to rook e7 because you also lose the bishop with captures, traces your rook, and rook takes e8. So yeah,
I think that's just the simplest way.
It was a very nice game. It's just that I don't know what happened a little bit earlier in the game. Just to analyze this game very quickly. So d3, White, Black choose not to go into all the mess of. This is very complicated positions out of the, what is it called? The Moro Gambit. Knight c6, knight f3, bishop g5, bishop b7, trades. Now castles the king. I think I like the bishop g5 move. I think the Dosco bishop for White is a little bit better piece. Knight f6, knight d2, castles, and now knight c4. Yeah, play b6. Maybe, let me see, can I get away with d5? No, I don't think so. You don't want to do that. Maybe d6 was way better. Just play d6, bishop b6 could be better. Bishop c2, bishop b7, now knight d6. And that's the key.
Yeah.
This squares on.
You got to play bishop a6 here, maybe.
Bishop a6, yes. This could be probably better move. Because the problem is that these squares over here on d6, d5, now those are very weak squares. Bishop a6, rook e1. And it's very difficult. Now this f5 square attacking the queen here, it's going to help for the attack at some point. So, yeah, I'm not going to trade it. I'm going to play knight f5. So I leave your knight over there, not so well placed. And now bishop b3, winning a tempo. That's my bishop in the game. You can't play bishop c4 because I'll trade and take on d7. Queen has to go to g6. And now you must be careful because knight e7 could be a problem. Actually, knight takes e5. Seems like a very strong tactic move.
Well, here, what's wrong with queen d7? This is what I was talking about earlier, queen d7.
Oh, queen d7 too. And knight e5. You see knight e5? It's also
Yeah, 95
you
also.
win material. Yeah, because you can't play because of the capture. But this knight h4, we always need to make a plan move, not just a move. That's what we all need to learn because after this, he has a chance to attack the game. And now this is when this happened. This is the game. Yeah, we saw the game here, and after this, it's just it created loose pieces drop off, and now this was the situation. This is how white went this change. Rook went to d1, and yeah. Rook d1 check. Yeah, king h2, and now you have to go back with the rook because otherwise you just get in trouble with rook ca.
Yeah, very very nice game by Jacob. He's one of my star kids from my K3 team. So I always like to see him doing good. Yeah, I guess he didn't go for the idea we said with h4, h5, h4, g4, h5.
G4, h5, yeah. Going for the advantage. Oh, now this is a problem. Rook f5. Oh, he missed rook f5. Just pins the bishop here. Rook f5, and then you pin the bishop on f7. It's losing the piece. It won't just. He played too fast. You know, he's playing too fast. That's 19 minutes. I know I know the feeling when you know like you're winning the game and you start still playing really quick and miss some wins, right? We all know that your opponent might. But this is winning now. Rook f8 is only moving that trades everything on. You didn't play rook a7 in that trade. It's very difficult to get out. Yeah. Now just rook
Yeah,
a7.
he's gonna take the bishop now.
Yeah.
I'm 97% sure he'll take the bishop.
Okay, we'll push it.
Let's see. Ah, Jacob.
Coach. They don't want to. I'm telling. I know this. I know for far from kitchen kids. You know how they are. They don't want to give out the material.
No, but you gotta listen. I always tell them, make it simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Keep like from Master Mike says, keep it simple, silly. All right, but this is nonetheless still winning. He might be going for some checkmate with like g4, and maybe back the e rook up to like the c file or something. Well, maybe just g3 here.
Oh, g4 maybe.
G4.
Oh no, the pawn on f4 is hanging there.
No, just g3 and then walk it. He can walk his king up. I mean, he can do anything.
King f5.
What's going on here? King takes f4. Might just have to double back up on the 7th rank.
Yeah. With the move.
Oh, what's going on? So rook takes pawn.
And what? Rook f1, king h2. Still nothing happening. I guess we could probably say that. And you may want to try, I don't know, put the rook on this rook e7. Oh, that's a blunder. Well, not a blunder, but well, it is a blunder. You can just pin the bishop and so it wins it. Or actually wins more by playing rook f6. Check, trades, and a bunch of ways to win. Yeah, it was way better the other way around. They rook before, so it's still playing with the rook. This.
All right, we have a rook in 3 versus a bishop.
I like that about Warren. He takes his time when he's playing now. I thought that, I think even last year, I think I saw him, he was playing really fast, but I don't know. Suddenly, I think, well, maybe he plays too quick
Warren plays
in the game.
No, I think he plays fairly slow, I would say.
Yeah, but I think it's maybe, don't you think maybe, I think I was saying, doesn't he, maybe he plays too fast in the opening, and then later on, he'll play it, like, the key thing I always tell to kids is that when you play the game, you want to play the opening very slow, because then when you make a mistake, you try to come back, but it becomes a problem. So, yeah, I would G1, and it's gonna help promote the pawn. Yeah, G7. Oh, there was no need for that. Just G7 because king cannot capture C3 because check with the rook. Then you take the bishop and then you promote. And you get to that position. So. Now bishop takes.
Why is Jacob making this so hard?
I don't know.
Keep it simple, guys. When you're winning a chess game, keep it simple. I'm telling you, you stay out of a lot of trouble on the board. Just keep it simple.
I mean, the bishop needs to move, and I'll put my rook on f7. That will be my plan, so I can promote it. I mean, just play g8 and that's moving. You do the checkmate, Ken and a rook versus Ken. Big question. Oh, that's a mistake. Rook h3 wins easily.
Rook h3. Or you could just get a queen that wins too.
No, but rook h7.
Rook h3 does, it makes it easier.
Easier. Like, it's just boom.
That is a fact. Certain things are facts. That is a fact.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now just rook h6. If I really want to do it, right?
Yeah, just rook h. Oh, he should just win rook h6 there.
Yeah. So
now there's another game he has to win.
I mean, I tell the kids all the time, he keeps putting the coin on the line. And I told the kid, like, just put the pieces on the dark because he can't move, or he can't attack you ever. Just go through the dodge course.
Exactly.
I always tell them, if you're fighting a bishop, put your pieces on a different color from the bishop, but that's it. You don't have to worry about a fork or anything.
Spoken like a true chess master. And white won. All right, the game is over.
Like we said, Ivan is in first place and Rian. They're both tied up too. I guess we're gonna see that game, Rian versus Ivan.
No, it's over.
No. We're going for the third round now.
Oh, I thought it was over.
No. We have Rian versus Ivan. So
All right, third round for this one. Right.
E4 was
The
played.
other sections are done, right?
Yep. This is the top section, the shark sets. Even if it doesn't look, I'll
The
be
Sharks are
watching the
out
kids
tonight.
to play for sure.
Avansky, yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Yep.
Let's do it. Where you guys are at? Check in on the chat. Let's go. Check in with Coach Angel on the chat. I think Avon forgot the. Oh, there he goes. C5. Pawn to C5. So, C3, yeah. Do all the triplets do the C3 Sicilian?
Arham plays nice. Some of them, yeah. Arham plays sometimes nice E3.
Nice C3 sometimes? Interesting, very interesting. I used to be a Sicilian player, and I just don't like seeing C3 versus the Sicilian. And I think many Sicilian players can agree. What's your thoughts on that? There. Okay.
How much is Avan's UCF rating?
Avon's about, I think, should be 17 something. He should be 17 something. But he's been as high as 18. I think he was 18 and change. He took some time off to, work on his academics for his test, and he's back. He's back into the swing.
And these positions you have to be very careful with these positions. I mean, you do get isolated pawn and every little stuff, but black should be careful. Even D5 here, A6 was a different idea maybe, and then because the knight has no squares, then bishop A3, bishop B3, and you really want to be careful here with the black pieces of what you are likely to be doing. And this happened. Yeah, he played this nice E3 move, which is wrong. He's supposed to play E5. was the best possible way.
Look at those bishops that black has.
Yeah, this position is definitely now way better for black because of the bishops. Too bad move. H3, like, you need to develop. This is open games. You can't fool around with your own development in these positions for sure.
B5? I mean B4? White's in trouble, man.
Yeah, B4 is already. Oh yeah, B4 was a very strong move. Yeah, you need to play this position A3 or something. You can't let him. Yeah, you allowed this move. You're not even paying attention to B4. Bishop C5 was the strongest move for sure because you put pressure on E7 and controlled the B4 square. Oh, he moved the rook from the A file. You should keep it over there. Bishop C5 is still the strongest move in the game. This knight D4 gets you into Bishop D7, and I'll probably say that yeah, I mean this position is why black has two bishops and the bishop here. He should just sharp the bishop, like Show will say, sharp, and keep playing this position. It's like knight takes f5, pawn takes, and then go for bishop c5.
What was wrong with Bishop? Maybe was Bishop D7 just too passive last move?
I don't think it was nothing wrong. I mean, he had a winning position out of the opening for sure because Rhea misplaced the opening. He plays nice. He should play E5 in these positions, but I'm surprised that he kind of like maybe forgot about it. It's like right over there. But knight f5 is the right way. You need to get her out of this bishop, and now maybe bishop c5 is it's also the right move.
Right.
Rook e8 and yeah, but now this just allows him to play the move e6. I wouldn't waste myself a tempo on rook e1. Oh, e5. Do I like e5? No, I don't. He's not gonna let it. Your bishop was very well placed on c5 for sure. I think that e4 is not probably the best move now because now maybe the f4 square available for my pieces.
I think he should have left the bishop where it was at.
Yeah, I think so too.
The bishop was fine. Was fine
he
on
was
C5.
Doing a great job stopping the C5 ideas and all this.
Right.
The bishop was well placed. Maybe, but guess what? I thought knight e2, but knight e4 could be played, and then you're just chasing the bishop. Well, you know what? Maybe he creates a weakness for the bishop on the pawn on e5, and I might force you to play e4, and then, who knows? I'll probably say black's still fine, but at least now black is not literally winning because his position out of the opening was certainly to be winning, right? With that b4 move that you mentioned earlier, could have been amazing, yeah. Oh, here we are, PS59, PS11, Chelsea classmates. Good matchup.
What other matchup do we have?
We have Jude versus, let's actually check this one, Jude versus Lewis.
I'm trying to put. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's a good one. Drew Lewis is good, and Jacob Hunter. Dude, we got 4 excellent games right here. Excellent. Every single game is excellent.
Oh, he played this line. You know, this line is actually a very interesting one. See, coach, look at it. Bishop f5, right? And then
Yep.
when they play this
And then
C4,
Bishop takes knight.
yeah, the bishop b1 line, yeah.
I have some students who play that.
Yeah. Let me tell
It's
you
a tricky
the truth
line.
about
It's a
this.
very tricky.
Yeah.
It's not
The
bad.
tr-
Exactly.
the-
Yeah, good.
I played it myself, right? A few times. But let me tell you something, coach. The truth is that this position is actually a little bit better for white. But when you think about the human factor, right, of you playing the position with your king in the middle of the board, and especially if you're a kid, it could make your life a little bit complicated. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I actually have to choose sometimes to recommend this line. I have Joshua sometimes play like this with the black pieces. I told him this is better for white, but guess what? Your opponent's king stays in the middle of the board, and you just have to develop it, make moves.
Yeah, I have some students who play that line. It's tricky. This black white can get into problems if they just keep their regular line going. You know what I mean?
I think even they need to. I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I think they even need to capture with the queen for some reason because I don't know. I think I saw this. They can play king. Yeah, they capture sometimes with the queen, and they can play king d1 is. But anyway, I remember I saw an article out of it, and it says white is just okay, but easy, difficult to play on the board.
This is like a double-edged position. What's going on here?
Well, the rook is just literally hanging. And I don't know if I'm 100% sure to see a way for him to defend it. Well, maybe 94 now will force him to rook d1 and I'm not sure. It's like queen a6, queen takes a8, queen takes c4. Then maybe I could just play king to f3, and you still have the problems with your knight on b8. So I thought about that move, queen a6. I can just try to, or maybe queen to a2, queen a2, attacking the. I capture your pawn on b1. I'm hitting your rook.
22 is definitely interesting.
But you can play rook c1 maybe, and you're still fine. Or rook d1, because rook d1, I'm getting rook d1, queen takes c4 check, forces to play something maybe, could be king f3. And I win in again. You're hitting my queen, so I can play moves like queen c2. I'm attacking, hitting the rook again. This is very good. This is sharp, right? Look at this line. Queen takes a2. What do? You can play rook c1 maybe instead.
You have to play rook c1.
Or rook d1.
Well, because the problem is c4 hangs anyway, no?
Yeah, but that's what I think rook c1, because there's another line, like if you put the queen takes a2, rook d1, queen takes c4. Yeah, no, this is probably playable. Oh, look at this one. Wow, interesting too. My idea, I want to play queen c6 also. Right? If queen takes a8, you need to recognize that queen c2 check, and if you go king f3, I still can play queen e4 check, king g3, knight h5. That could be a situation, or you just go back to e2 and that's a draw, or queen a8, queen c2, king f3, queen e4, king g3, knight h5. If knight h,
I wonder
if king
what
h3, knight takes f4 check. No, sorry, if queen h3, if king h3 after knight h5, I got queen f5 check, forces him to play king h4, and then I got bishop e7.
Wait,
with a
is
maiden
it? Hold
attack.
up, hold up. What's white's threat? What's black's threat? Queen c2.
Queen c2, queen c4. So maybe rook c1 is
Yeah, but
just a very quiet move.
Queen c4 is not a big threat because king f3.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So queen c2 is actually the real main threat. Then, but if I can play rook c1 now, and
So
then,
white. So then, how about knight? How about just knight c3, knight f3?
now,
Oh no, knight f3, queen c4 blocks f3 from running. But maybe that's
no,
fine.
not
Maybe
to
that's
mention,
fine
yeah,
because
maybe
knight
the
f3,
move.
queen c4. Wait, knight f3, queen c4, king e1, queen's hanging, and a big threat is bishop b5 check. Yeah, how about knight f3? What happens if knight f3?
Knight f3. I could play. Oh my
Oh, he
goodness, he
went with queen
captured
takes
there.
already.
Queen
Jude
c2
must
check.
have. He must have done a
No,
lot of. Yeah, but I don't know why. Why allow? Oh, why allow this? He
I
might
wouldn't
get
allow this to
mated.
happen.
What if queen f3, queen e4, queen g3, queen g6, queen
That
f3, queen
kid find
g4?
no. Listen, that kid find whose name's Lewis is just strong. I mean, he goes to PS11, and you know
He's a strong player.
he's no joke. Yeah.
No, but look at what if this happens? King f3,
Now,
queen e4.
no, it's a checkmate. I saw. It's a draw because it's
No,
queen.
no, 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 no. Queen e4, and then if
No,
he
king
goes
e2
to
only move.
g3, if he goes
No,
to g3,
no,
queen
king cannot
g6,
go to
queen
g3.
g5,
No, that's why. No, no,
queen
no.
g6, queen g5.
It's
Yeah.
a draw, coach. If he goes to f3, he needs to go queen e4. He needs to go back to e2 because you got checkmated. Because
Yeah.
if you play king f3, I play queen e4. If you go king g3, I got knight h5. If you go king h3, I got queen f5. Forces king h4 and bishop e7.
No, you just play queen g6, dude. If they go king g3, just queen g6, game over.
No, knight h5, check. Force.
Papa, queen
It's
g6
forced.
is mating too.
Oh, well, the
Queen
other way was
g6,
checkmate
queen
too.
g5, no matter what, right? I'm going crazy. I could be going crazy. Maybe I'm going crazy, but
No, you're right too. It also finished the game. Yeah, both of them. You're right.
Uh-oh.
King f3, queen e4. If king g3, queen g6, and then queen g4 is a checkmate, no matter what too.
Yeah.
Even stronger than knight h5, which I thought was because knight h5 is also checkmate. So what do you play here? King e1? I mean, you have to take the draw, right, coach?
What's
Wouldn't
the
you
point
take the
of
draw?
if you're gonna go king e1, you might as well play king f3, no?
Yeah, take the draw. He has to take the draw. King f3, queen e4.
I mean, it
King
makes
e2. What? No, this is a draw. That's what I thought. He needed to play a quiet move. You needed to play rook c1, and then let him play queen c6. You trade the pieces, and I still think that the end game was okay for white. He has the two bishops, and he's definitely up a pawn. So that was a way for to keep going with the game because why not? This game is no joke. Yeah, Ban is winning this one because rook a1, yeah, but 92, king f1, I take c3, and I'm protecting my rook. Yeah. It seems like the game got complicated at some point.
really fast.
Yeah. He loses the piece. So Aban must be probably definitely the winner. We have Louis, we have Jacob. Let's see Jacob and our friend Hunter Kirk Good match. It's a good match. See, now he's doing it. Now he's putting his pieces on the light squares. You see? Yes, the bishop is a dot square. And hey, when you have yourself a bishop versus a knight and you want to put your pawns on light, because this is what happens. Now these pieces are keeping the block on the bishop and they're using all these center squares available. Now there's a light square weakness on black's position. I can just like try ideas, get a piece on c6 and targets the d6 pawn. I'm not saying that black cannot start playing with, for a kinside attack, maybe g5, h5, g4, moving quickly. Shouldn't wait for white to bind him up in this position for sure. Christopher versus Warren. Christopher Landon on deck. He's being active on the tournament. I like that. Christopher's working.
Very, very active.
Yeah. On this game position, let me see. King goes to h4 and wow, this is a nice game, coach, because it's very complicated with the two rooks. I mean, it seems like the black king looks weird, but also the white king too. Oh, but it's going for this end game, and I think white is faster. I think white is going to be way faster on this one, for sure. White's going to run with the c pawn, yeah, and yep, that's the problem with the game. Yeah, run with my c pawn and b pawns, and you can't come to catch my c pawn because of my king is actually on time to put pressure on your gh pawns. This pawn endgame is winning for white for sure. Because I like this game. Strategy.
All right, so what's going on here? E6 is weak. Look what white's doing, the blockade on the light squares. You see the blockade on the light squares, stopping black's pushing, keeping the black bishop stuck. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, blockade it. And Avani's, what do we call it? Like in Spanish, we say the champion and the sub-champion, or like to the second place. Avani is a what? What do we call it?
What?
Like Avan got second place, was at nationals, right?
Yeah, he got second.
Yes.
Runner up. That's what we call that. We call that segundo lugar, second place. because we definitely don't call it first place. Okay. Well, is there any other games going on besides the Vaughn
It
and
was a
Bishop?
game Jacob. I mean, this is the game with Jacob, and now the game with Warren and Christopher, which was the pine game. Oh, who won the game? Let me see. Jacob got. I think Jacob won. Yeah. No, Jacob was Warren. No, Jacob is still playing.
Oh, he's still going. Nice.
Yeah.
No, that's the game we're looking at now, dude.
That's the game we're looking now. No, I'm saying the game between Christopher and Christopher was playing who was Christopher playing? Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I can't really look at too many games. I get because mine lags.
Oh, Warren. Christopher was playing Warren.
Warren. Right, Warren.
Yeah. We got into that position end game where the C pawn is just like promoting. I don't think that was a good end game choice. But this game is high quality. Jacob is taking longer time for his game. Last round, this game was the last one.
He's a solid player, man. Very, very solid.
It's the right move. It's a very interesting way to get because of trying to play. We can say, can I play F3 in this position? Try to start complicating matters. Is F3 a possibility? Could be. I got in later. I mean, like if you capture tradings and Queen F5s will happen, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe G3 could just be the right track. Play G3, just topping Bishop F4 checks and stuff. Although I think this still works because this is not very easy for Black to coordinate. But now you have to face this move. Bishop F4, and at least now the bishop is way much more active than it was before. Queen F5, that's a very risky move, I would probably say. I don't like this move. I can just play knight takes d6 for sure.
Oh.
And then in Queen G5 check, I'm allowed to play King F1. And I think I'm doing okay.
All right. Let's check the chat. Who's on the chat? Anybody still here with us? We have 7 people on. Who's on here, guys? Let's go. Who's on the check-in? Who is on the check-in? We have 7 guests at the moment. Guys, check in. Let me know who's out there. Who is still with us?
Let's go back to just get. Oh, he did capture the pawn on these hits.
Did he? Well, that's a good thing. I like. Who do you like here? White's just looking nice, huh?
I still go for white.
Yeah,
What?
I don't see. I mean, White's king looks a little open, but there's no real way to really get to him.
I don't see a way now. I'm thinking about bishop h2. Maybe that was a move. It came up to me because not with the purpose to play queen g1, because queen g1 ideas is not doing too much because I just put my king on e2 and definitely not doing. But with the idea of playing queen c1, right? And then that could become a problem because bishop h2, queen c1 check, and then you can go king g2 because queen g1 checkmate, king e2. I can play. I have good chances, queen c2. There are chances for a draw in the game, which I think will be a good result for black from starting from this position. I don't see a way to,
You know what black.
What about queen? What about? I mean, like queen e7? No, my queen. I just moved the knight, and trading queens will be beneficial for me. Rook d5 is. I'm more than happy to give you that.
I feel like if White can put the rook on c4 and the knight on e4,
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
a big difference in the position because then
that's
your
the,
rook.
no. That's actually the optimal. How do you say optimal position? That dream position where you want to get.
Rook c4, knight e4, rook c7, queen e7, and then black's king is having issues. Let's see what Jacob does. Oh wait, can Jacob can also play rook takes e5? No, rook takes e5 doesn't work. Queen h3 check. Yeah, just I would give up the h pawn. Nothing bad can happen.
Yeah, I don't. A few tempos. I think the h pawn with the idea. See if I can organize my pieces in a way that I can start a great counterattack could be an idea. I mean,
I would go rook c4 and that's it. Rook c4, queen h3, king e2, and then what? Like, what does black do? The whole thing is you push the king to the left side of the f pawns. If you bring your queen to the left side of the f pawns, you're just going to push the king to the right side of the f pawn. So the bishop on f4 is not a good attacker at all here.
No, the bishop is just over there, but it's not like he's doing a
big empty pawn.
Yeah, it's not gonna do too much over here. So with my friend Hunter Kirk, I mean, I give a lot of credit to Hunter because he managed to sacrifice the pawn and look for certain piece activity which was actually needed, and not just remain passive on the game.
Right.
That's the way you should play the game. Didn't matter whatever it is, even if your position is not the best position right now, but I'm pretty sure that this was the best choice because you always want to try to play a little bit much more active and try to give your opponent certain situations like. So what happens if rook takes d6, queen c8? What happened with d6 now?
Why queen c4 is a bigger question. Like,
yeah, because now the queen is protecting the c8 square, so rook takes d6, and I'm able to play queen d7 and regroup in. Oh, he did not capture it. He was winning. Yeah.
Board vision. You gotta be able to look at the knight on the square c8 and you see the queen on h3 simultaneously. Board vision very important.
I have a prescription for this type of situations, a book for this, coach. It's called The Invisible Move. Great book. Actually won maybe 5 to 7 years ago. I don't know, Chess Cafe, one of the best books Highly recommended. It shows you so much how many times we make we forget that the obvious strong move is just to go backwards. You know, with
Okay. Oh, so what now? I mean, there's only one move. What is he? I mean, you have to depart. You have to give up your knight, or you have to give up the d5 pawn. You know.
yeah.
But you know what's the problem? Queen takes pawn, and if he swaps queens and takes on a7, black has d2, winning the b pawn.
Yeah.
Black's, I don't know. The more trades happen, Black's looking better with that H pawn's looking like it might be an issue.
No, the H pawn, yeah, the H pawn is running.
Right.
D6 maybe check, and then well, but the problem is what am I doing later on with the um yeah, this is becoming a problem because what do you do now? Are you gonna get that knight out of play with like knight a3, then queen d5 happens? And then
What
if
if
you
he
trade the
goes
queen,
for d6 check? The pawn's lost anyway.
yeah,
D6 and knight c7.
knight c7, yeah. Should be the best solution. That's what I think of this. Is just get the knight on c7 and try to see if you can get something out of it. Oh, he made a mistake.
Whoa. Well, now knight c7.
Knight c7 is very strong with the idea of knight e6. You should play king h7, and the position was just fine.
Yeah, you got
to king h8 actually to avoid any checks on f7 tricks. So king h8 was the strongest move, and you will have to get out of it. But now, even if you play queen d6, you have to face for knight e6 check, and that's becoming a problem.
96 check at the minimum wins the exchange.
Yeah.
Actually, 96 check might be more dangerous than it looks. Because the king doesn't have any squares.
Oh, the king cannot come. The king has no squares. The knight takes f4 is just like winning if he goes to the e file.
He has to go to e8, I mean.
No, that would be like game over because of
no, but he has no choice.
Now he needs to play king to there's only one move, right? I mean, I don't know.
No, that king, anywhere that king goes is dead. He gotta stay where he's at. He has to play queen d6.
Yeah, queen d6, knight e8, knight check, and then if he goes queen e,
you go king
e7.
f4. No, you just go king e7. If he takes the rook, you just capture back. You get the rook and pawn. I mean, the knight and pawn. And then after that, I mean, look at White's rook. White's rook is not happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that White rook is not over there the best possible square. Like you said, it was a time already for us to get before, not now, not in this position, but we were commenting before that how to get the knight on e4 and the rook needed to go to the c square to be more active. We can definitely admit that and see that the white rook is not well placed in this position. Coach, and in this position, the end game was actually starting to look way better for black because of the H pawn in the game. That was definitely something probably. I mean, it was going to be a 5 versus 5 and, well, not better, but this was a little bit more complicated, I guess. Oh. Uh,
These guys are playing super slow.
yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
happy to see. This is what I was calling for yesterday.
Black has to be precise. He has to be precise.
Yeah, but I think it's already uh, too complicated for Black. I don't think there's an easy solution here. I like the fact that they're taking the game so serious and they're actually taking their time. But I don't see a good move for Black in this situation. Maybe I don't know. Is there any B5 ideas? B5, Pontics, and I'll play knight B5, and then I'm winning again because of my knight and the pawn. So B5 could not be a solution for sure.
I mean, we take pawn is forced here. That's the only way to stay alive.
Yeah, queen takes c6 is on the move, I think. There's no way to.
A position like this, once I see that's my only move, you just gotta play it and see where your opponent.
Oh, he played the b5. See, but he's thinking about the problems. He thought about all the problems about knight e6. But the thing is that once you play b5, you can just take right on b5, take some b5, and I can just even play knight takes b5, and or
queen b3. Queen e6. There's a lot of moves there that look nice.
Oh, then yeah, well, pawn takes, and then queen b3, and then still this is the problem. But listen, once you take on b5 twice and you take back with the knight, then guess what? My pawn on d6 is solid, right? All I need to do is regroup, put the queen on d5, play c4, and you're gonna lose the position. He played queen a2. He has his coach. He has his aggressive idea in his head. He's like literally saying, "I'm not letting you go out of that. I'm not gonna let you get out. I'm playing that knight e6, no matter what."
What a plan!
Yeah, there's a queen d6, knight e6, and the game is pretty much in a difficult situation. The king cannot go to g8 because you lose the rook fully, I think, and yeah. Let's see how he plays here.
So Jacob's sticking with his guns, sticking with his plan.
Yeah, I mean, both the solutions were winning. Even pawn takes, knight takes b5, and you can't survive this position with this pawn on d6 and the knight it's pretty much well defended. Well, now it goes pawn takes, which even this pawn takes a4, when you think about it, the pawn on a4 is not going to go anywhere because the rook is over there to get him. So knight e6 is happening now, and yeah, they just might be the winning move. I'm wondering what you play king e8.
Oh my god, he's like a vacuum cleaner. Done.
Yeah. Now if the king goes to e8, the knight takes f4, right?
Yeah, knight takes f4 because you have a threat of queen g1 checkmate.
What about then you have the threat of queen g8? Well, yeah. Because I thought knight takes f4, queen takes d6, then queen to g8 check.
No, black doesn't have there's no attack there for black. There's no way that works.
Oh, you're trying to play, queen e1.
one. Yeah. I see.
You still have like a little trick, right? It's not like it's probably easy, but still is a little trick. So let me see, because I think I don't know. Whoa.
What just happened? Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's kind of slow down with the connection thing.
So you play pawn takes pawn at 96 check.
It did?
Yeah. Hunter took on a4, and Jacob played 96 check.
Because my computer, something I could stop over here a little bit, you know. I tried to refresh it because it was saying it got disconnected, so
It may
I
take
was
a little.
not able to see.
Something's up with Chess Kid, I think, because both their times are blinking. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, my time was blinking too, so that's why I choose maybe to reconnect, and now it's not. Oh, it says that we were starting in 30 minutes, so we must finish the game now. Okay. Let's see. Come on, let me see the games. See how the kids are going. It was interesting games today. We saw a bunch of good games. Let's see how we can finish up. Coach, I think it's 18. We've been doing this for almost 3 hours, so maybe we.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Chess Kid at the moment, but
Yeah, I think we should probably just. We're gonna have to wait for a few minutes, maybe, but it's not coming. Anyway, Coach, maybe we should just we'll wrap it up, and we'll see the results for tomorrow because I think it's becoming pretty slow right now, and we're not able to follow it up. It seems it's not loading, it's not charging. I mean, it's charging, but not coming back.
yeah, I'm stuck on
Yeah.
the game. The kids are both they're both here,
Yeah.
but the time's flashing. I don't think.
Yeah, that's what happened. So I tried to refresh it, and then this happened. Anyway, it was a very good series of games. I think even the game, I wasn't able to finish the game between Iran and Rian. I saw a few parts. We saw just the end. But I think it was so far. I was happy to see today that the kids that they were taking their time. So happy to literally see that. Avan came up and literally monster it. So that's beautiful. Uh, tough. I'm watching how the kids are making a huge progress. I think that they're working and they'll get this chance to work at home. We can do it. So let's wait, Rob, and tomorrow see you guys. We're gonna have team meeting PS59. Be ready for program. Um, also be ready for rapid games for tomorrow and um, slow game for tomorrow, Friday. Please also try to follow up on our ICN YouTube channel, and remember that a lot of videos will be uploaded with chess lessons, and I'll try to see if we can even go over certain openings and ideas that we can work it on, guys. So see you until tomorrow. Go enjoy time with your family, and that's what I'm about to do. And see you guys later.
All right,
Coach
guys.
Angel.
Oh, it's over now. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, and let's do it again.
Okay, Coach Angel.
You hear me?
In and out. Ready?
All right.
Bien, manín. See you
Nos
around,
vemos.
manín. Okay.